And here's something, it's not even believable that we have to say this. Who would ever think, only a sick country can think this way. I will keep men out of women's sports. No, can you imagine having to say that? You see these records, weightlifting records, that stood for 18 years. 18 years, and now they're being broken by like 100 pounds. They used to put a little tiny, a quarter of an ounce and a quarter of an ounce on these barbells, and a young woman would get up, and she's a great champion, and she's got to lift that 212 pounds over her head. Her mother and father are there, her husband's there, they're so proud of her. They put a quarter of an ounce on each side, a little quarter, little thing, little. 18 years it stood. 18 years. And she got up and she's so proud. Her parents are there. Oh, and she gets up. Mom, Dad, I can't do it. I can't do it. Then this guy comes along. Have you lifted before? No, I haven't, really. Well, you're going to have to lift this weight over your head. And he said, that's all right. I should be able to do that. He goes like this. Then he said, how about adding 100 pounds to it? This is a disgrace to women, what's happening. Disgrace. The other one I tell, and I tell it very strongly, the swimmers' records are being decimated. But the young woman who was standing there, she was going to break that record. It stood for 12 years. And she was a great athlete, great swimmer. She was going to break it. She looks down. She sees the same people that she's been swimming against for 10 years. You know, they tend to be all, the cream comes to the top. She looks over. She sees the 4 people on her left. She looks over. She sees 5 people. And then she looks up. Whoa, that guy's big. Whoa. Man, I never saw her before. And the gun goes off. And this young lady was badly injured, as you know, because I've told this before. She suffered from windburn because this guy went by her so fast that the wind was devastating. Hopefully she'll be recovered. This guy looked like a slightly smaller version of Wilt the Stilt Chamberlain. Biggest wingspan she'd ever seen. No, we can't do that. This is crazy. And it's so demeaning to women and women's sports. They've come so far. It's so demeaning. Who would think we even have to talk about that? And who would think that we have to talk about the fact that I will sign a law prohibiting child sexual mutilation in all 50 states? Who would think that? Now, who would think that? Child sexual mutilation? Can you imagine 10 or 15 years ago? You don't have to say that. Nobody would think child sexual mutilation. We're going to stop it. It's unbelievable. And there are people that don't want you to stop it. That's the more incredible part. There's a lobby out there that's powerful as hell. I mean, they're trying to destroy our